Pisces. This is your love reading for couples for April 2018. And I do my reading for singles separately. So these cards represent where you're at, this is where your partner's at, and the final outcome over this month. What sticks out with me, Pisces, is you've got 2 swords cards and your partner's got 2 major arcanas. Now both the major arcanas that your partner have are cards about being in a period of the unknown, okay? And you're in a little bit of mental frustration, but I think that is going to move for you throughout the month, because how you view the relationship is the 8 of Swords. So you might be feeling a little bit hemmed in here, frustrated, and your partner is the Hanged Man. So my first feeling is wondering what your partner is going through that's putting you in this position, because both these cards represent that your partner is dealing with this great unknown energy. They might be going through something, but their energies are definitely being pulled into their deeper self. So there might not be a lot of flow of contact between the 2 of you, and maybe that's how you're feeling this 8 of Swords, a bit trapped, a little bit frustrated. Don't forget, the gaps are wider, Pisces, and she is. So a lot of this feeling about being trapped is more in your thinking than in reality, because she can walk out of this situation and these swords if she wants to, but she's choosing not to. Very interesting, because I don't tend to read that card that way. Well, I do, but I do it with great compassion, because sometimes we can't always get out of a situation, so it's not quite as easy as some readers make it out to be, okay? But you're feeling this stuck and your partner's in the Hanged Man, so there might be a sense that your relationship's in an unknown phase. If that's not what's going on, there seems to be a lack of contact between you and your partner, okay? So you then go to the 10 of Swords. Now what I like about this card, this is an ending card, but it's not the ending like the Death card would be. This is an ending of feeling that you're controlled. So how I read this, Pisces, is sometimes we feel our happiness is totally connected with someone else, and then we release ourselves from this 8 of Swords and we find we can live our own lives, be happy in our own way, and still allow our partner to have the process that they need to go through. Because I'm quite intrigued about what your other half is going through. Now, I don't like that terminology, other half, because you are both separate individuals. The outcome is still a little bit vague. You get the 7 of Cups, not quite sure. This is brain fog, lacking clarity. I'm going to clarify the cards a little bit. This can represent having other choices, Pisces, or your partner having other choices. Maybe you've got to that point in the relationship that you're not even sure if you want to be in it. But then something strange happens, because the communication between you becomes restored and the joy comes back and the celebration. So the Page of Swords is a messenger, and this messenger is bringing good news. So maybe your partner is facing something. Something's going on in their life, which means their energies are being pulled into their depths. I'll clarify it. And because of that, you're feeling a bit neglected and a little bit abandoned. That's where you can read this card. It might be a financial issue, because you get the 2 of Pentacles, which tends to be someone who's juggling a lot of different circumstances. And maybe because of that, all their energy's going there, and you're left feeling a little bit abandoned. Yeah, because you've got the Four of Cups, a little bit despondent, a little bit, oh, do I even want to keep putting my energy into this? But then news comes, and this news creates joy and happiness and celebration. I'm going to pull you a major arcana, Pisces, but where this is all going. So the Three of Cups is a card about lightness of being, joy, celebration. The angels they're dancing because they've released what was holding them down. And what holds us down is generally circumstances which take our energy. Yeah, because then you get the Sun card. So I'm laughing that whatever is going on for you, Pisces, it's going to a really good end. But it looks that April is not going to be the easy. It's not going to be a month where there's a huge dynamic between you and your partner. The two of you almost seem quite separate. I think it's your partner's energy, because when you get these two cards, you're being pulled into your depths, that deep unconscious, and maybe there's something there having to resolve, Pisces, but it's all going to a fantastic outcome, because this is the Sun coming. This is a new dawn, a new awareness, light coming to a situation that's been buried, and there's a lot of joy returning to this bond. So incredible outcome. Interesting month, not quite sure what's going on, but it's all going to a good end. Okay, Pisces? Loads of love. Bye.